Hey guys, welcome to the garage. Today we're going to talk about how to service the air filter, the original air filter on a 181. It's an oil bath filter. So we're gonna go take it off of the car so that you see how it's done. All you need for that is, a flat screwdriver or a Phillips screwdriver, depending on what kind of clamp you have over the intake of the air of the carburetor, right? So it should be easy peasy. We're gonna talk about it right now, and then we're gonna go take off the filter over there. We're gonna service it here on the table, and then we're gonna put it back in so that you guys see how it's done, okay? So I'll see you guys at the car. Okay guys, here you can see the original air filter from an 181. It is a oil bath filter. So basically the air comes from either the heat riser intake, which is this down here, which pulls hot from down there, or in high speed through this valve that is vacuum operated, pulls it from up here and it goes through there, and then it comes up here as a feed into our carburetor, right? So in order for us to withdraw these, there's a few hoses we need to take off, right? So first of all, there's the big air intake from the carburetor. There's this little vacuum hose. There is the breather for the engine, which comes out here from the oil pipe, and then there's the heat riser intake, okay? Then back here there are, as you can see, two clamps that we need to remove. So in order to remove these, what we need to do is first of all take this one out. That one is pressure set, right? Then we can take this one out, same thing, it's your pressure set, right? Then this comes from the vacuum up here from the intake, you see? So when you step on it, this generates vacuum, which operates this little valve, which determines if you're getting hot air or cold air, right? That's what this little valve does, and it's vacuum operated through here. So we withdraw the vacuum, right? Then we need to remove our clamp, which is just like that, and then we take it off, right? And then our filter is pretty much free. We just take clamp 1 and clamp 2 off, and then we can take it off, okay? Easy peasy. I'll show you guys at the table how we take the oil out of the little bath down there and how do we clean the filter, okay? Okay guys, here we have the filter on the table, okay? So this is the original filter for an 181, right? It's an oil bath filter. I'll show you in a second. It's got this little valve here, right? So when this is closed, we're getting hot air from this hose, which comes back from the exhaust, right? When we apply vacuum to this thing, I'm not sure if you can see inside, but when we apply vacuum, you see how it opens. That means that we're starting getting air from here. So at high speed, we're getting cold air, or when vacuum is applied, we get cold air. And then, when we're just starting and we don't have much vacuum, we're getting hot air, which, helps warm up the car, right? So this is vacuum operated with the hose that we took from here, right? Then, of course, there's the breather of the crankcase, and then there's the connection up here to the carburetor, okay? Now, the area of interest of this video, right, it's down here. So it's got two clamps, clamp 1 and clamp 2. As you can see, they are opposed to each other, okay? And when you do that, you can remove the bottom, right? So here is the filtering element, okay? So as you can see from inside, the air comes from up there, right? And it comes into here. Here you have also some filtering element that we're not gonna pull out right now. We're gonna change the oil, right? And the oil, I'm not going to change it right now because I just changed it, but I'm going to show you a couple of things. First of all, for large particulate, you have this filter, and as you can see, it's got a mesh, right? So it's catching, it's a metallic mesh, and you never change these ones. You can clean them up with, carb cleaner or brake spark cleaner, solvent, gasoline. You can use whatever you want. This is metallic mesh, so you're not gonna break it. And the rest of the filter, it's actually metallic, and you can see a part number down there, right? There's a part number right here, which is a 32020 52101. Not that you can get them in the dealership or anything like that. And then you have the brand and where it's made or whatever, right? So the secret of this thing is in here. This oil collects all of the small particulate, and your level should be where that orange line is. So in this case, we don't really have to do anything to this because we have enough oil. And then if we touch the bottom, there's a little bit of gunk down there, but nothing that really grants changing anything. So as you can see, the oil is relatively clean, so we're not gonna change the oil. Just wanted to show you. And now we're gonna reassemble it, right? So in your case, if you put your hand on there and it's super dirty, right, or you feel large particulate or whatever, change it, right? In our case, I don't think we need to. Oil's clean. So we're gonna put back our filtering element like so, and then we're gonna take this like so, right? And it doesn't really matter where it goes, it always goes the exact same way. So this goes like this, and then this goes like that, and you're ready to install it back in the car, which I'll show you in a moment. Okay, so there you go, how to service your air cleaner in your 181. Okay guys, we're back in the car. To put this thing back on, you have to make sure that it's in its place, right? And it's pointing to the carburetor. And then you have two latches here, right? And then we do latch 1 and latch 2, and the thing is fixed, right? So now that the thing is fixed, we need to connect first our air hose, right? The air hose, pipe hose right there, right? And then we need to connect our crankcase, right? There's a crankcase. We reconnect our vacuum where it goes. The vacuum goes right there, right? So that's the vacuum. And then we reconnect our intake to the carburetor, right? There you go. Then we tighten this clamp, we tighten that clamp, and then we're all set. We serviced our filter on our 181. I'll see you at the table in a second. Okay guys, that's how you service the air filter on the 181, the original oil bath air filter. So this is my favorite part of working on my car, which is celebrating with a beer. To your health. Please, if you found the video useful or informative, give me a like. Feel free to follow the channel. It's really appreciated if you do. Follow me on Instagram, the link is somewhere here on the page. And I'll be talking to you soon. Thank you. Bye.